Hi, I'm Joe from Fox Racing.
Hi, I'm Tommy from Fox Racing.
We're here to talk to you about our new range of Spring 2021 mountain bike helmets.
So yeah, first off, we're going to give you a quick update on the Speedframe Pro and the changes to Speedframe. Gains the name of Speedframe MIPS. Then we've got the Dropframe Pro, and last but not least, the Rampage, which has also had an update. All right. First off, Joe, do you want us a quick overview on the Speedframe Pro?
Yeah, okay, so Speedframe Pro we launched for the spring of 2020, so it comes back now for spring of 21. The structure of the helmet itself is very similar, but we've got some cool new colorway updates. So this is our flagship trail and enduro open face helmet. So it uses Varesorb construction. So what that means is the EPS, so the body of the helmet here, if you look really closely, you can see there's actually two different shades you can see in there. There's a black and there's like a silvery gray shade. They're actually different densities of EPS, and that allows the helmet to absorb impacts from a far wider range of energies. So other than that, it's fully featured. You've got your adjustable visor there, so you can fit your eyewear underneath, or you can fit it to exactly the level you feel comfortable with. And then we've got that XT2 liner, so an antimicrobial liner in there, which doesn't rot, it doesn't stink in the same way. And the final feature, which everyone always loves, is this Fidlock chin strap. So if you haven't seen one of these before, this chin strap actually magnetically locates. So to do it up, you just put the two halves next to each other like that, and it snaps into position. So it's not the magnet which holds it closed, that's a mechanical connection, but it magnetically locates. So what you've got there, Tommy, is the Speedframe MIPS, which is new for 21.
Yes, this is new for spring 21. Okay, we took the original Speedframe and we give it a rotational impact system. So as you can see here, the yellow anti-rotation system inside the yellow MIPS. Okay, this is a takedown on the Pro model. Okay, you still get all the key features and benefits like the airflow, the intake and the exhaust vents. You get the visor. Okay, 3 different notches depending on where you want to put it. We have just a standard buckle and still a 360-degree retention system there. Okay, yeah. But yeah, key thing, you know, nice key graphics on there and super premium airflow and things like that. And also has a takedown on the liner inside as well. All right, just a standard liner.
That's cool. So key differences would be, so you've got single density EPS on your Speedframe MIPS.
Single density, yes. No dual density like you see with the silver.
Now there's a MIPS liner in both, isn't there? That MIPS liner, it kind of looks different. So you can see on the Pro, it works in exactly the same way, but on the Pro model, it's this kind of transparent smoke finish with little Fox branding on it, and you've got the trademark yellow, full yellow MIPS liner there.
Yeah,
cool.
Correct.
Okay, so we've got a different buckle, we've got different EPS, we've got a different liner, and of course the shell is different as well, the aesthetics, aren't they?
Yeah, that's a 3-piece helmet. This is just a single-piece helmet. You know, we bring them all together with the dual Varesorb system in that, whereas it's a single density. It's just one piece of Varesorb there.
But this means you get these really cool matte and gloss paint jobs as well. So the strip through the middle you can see on this one is matte black.
Yeah.
But then these side panels are gloss red, and it's a proper deep red, isn't it? It's like a proper racing red. Cool. Okay, so that's Speedframe MIPS and Speedframe Pro.
Correct. Yeah. Do you want to have a delve into the Dropframe Pro whilst we're on the open face helmets?
Yeah. Okay. So Dropframe Pro again was new for spring 20 when this became Dropframe Pro.
Yeah.
So what we've got here is the ultimate protection that you can get from an open face helmet. So for people riding technical terrain at high speed, they're on long rides, and they're looking for that maximum amount of coverage while still in an open face helmet format.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got tons of venting in here, haven't we? So all coming in at the front and then exhausting at the back. Yeah, cool. And then inside, this is a MIPS liner again, same as we saw on both Speedframe and Speedframe Pro.
But it utilises the same as the Speedframe Pro with the co-branded MIPS in there.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
And the MIPS logo on.
Like a much more subtle look, rather than just a big flat yellow liner in there, it's this sort of dark smoke finish with Fox logos on it as well, which is cool.
Yeah, and recently we sent this to Virginia Tech for testing, didn't we?
For the safety certification, So Virginia Tech runs some of the most stringent safety testing in the US. And what was the result that we got on this one then?
So we got a 5-star safety rating. And not only that, but it got a best ever award for their open face helmets as well, which is the same as the Speedframe Pro actually got a 5-star rating as well that we sent to them.
So that's
but
cool.
Yeah, the Drop Frame Pro got a best ever award.
So by virtue of the fact you've got all that extra protection around like the nape of your neck and the back of your head, and also of course your cheeks, your ears, and down to your jawbone as well. So just physically a lot more protection than you'd get with the standard open face helmet. That's cool. That's really good. Excellent. Got anything else today?
Yeah, last but not least, this is our entry-level, fully downhill certified Rampage helmet. Okay. So yes, we did launch this for Spring 20, sorry, but we have upgraded it for Spring 21. All right. So basically, if I turn it upside down, you can see on the inside here, we have the yellow MIPS liner. All right. So we now have this with a rotational impact system in there. Okay. It's a full ABS plastic shell taken from our old Rampage Pro Carbon model, but done in ABS plastic, finished off with the EPS on the inside. But yeah, great airflow, downhill certified with a rotational impact system. All right.
So that's really good. I mean, obviously being our price point, downhill certified helmet, isn't it? This is actually our cheapest full face helmet that we have on the market. But it still reaches that downhill certification. So that's ASTM 1952. That's the way in which even your top of the range Rampage Pro Carbon downhill helmets are tested. This is tested in the same way. It meets those same standards. So it is obviously you get what you pay for in this world, and the more expensive helmet will surpass those standards to a greater degree, but this will still give you that level of protection. And now with the introduction of MIPS as well on an entry-level price point. So perhaps if you only need a full face helmet occasionally, it's for trip to the Alps or to a bike park or something like that, or someone perhaps who's starting out in the sport, it's a great place to get started, isn't it? And again, the way that this EPS is formed, it means we get these really cool matte and gloss details, don't we? So inside of all of the vents here, and even on these chamfers on the visor, you get this cool gloss finish, and this inlaid logo as well with that gloss finish setting against the matte of the main helmet body.
Yep.
And then here we don't use a fidlock on this helmet, do we? We've got a more traditional closure system here for the chin strap. So this is a double loop, same as you'd see on any downhill helmet really, or on a motorcycle helmet, where the strap goes through those two metal buckles and then back through one. So that's definitely the most secure system that we've seen. It's also kind of the accepted norm for downhill helmets. That's something which those downhill athletes are always looking for.
Yeah.
So there we go, great bike park downhill option. Now sizing as well, there's an interesting option on sizing with this one as well, isn't it? We have a youth size available in this helmet, which is it's the same price, it features the same construction and technology, and that's also got a MIPS liner now.
It also has a MIPS line as well for Spring 21.
So that's cool. So even from young kids who are starting out in the sport right through to people riding at an advanced level, if you're on a budget, that's a great helmet option.
Yeah, spot on.